So why don't you go where the real polluters are? Why don't you go to Beijing?
Because we
why
need
don't
to
you
get
go to
our own
Russia?
house.
The UK seems to be targeted so often. Why aren't we talking more about China?
Environment Secretary, what are you doing in your own life to address climate concerns?
The use of cups, as it were, to be permanent cups that we can recycle.
In short, the agreement doesn't eliminate coal jobs. It just transfers those jobs out of America and the United States and ships them to foreign countries.
Should use technology to reduce carbon emissions, for instance, electric planes.
With the help of technology, we can decarbonise the economy without people in the rich world having to sacrifice the activities we like.
At Shell, our ambition is to be a net zero emissions energy business by 2050 or sooner.
We can plant hundreds of millions of trees, 1 trillion, and halt and reverse deforestation by 2030.
The sun doesn't always shine and the wind doesn't always blow, and you need to have fossil fuel backup.
So it may not be popular to say that oil and gas is going to be in the energy system for decades to come, but that is the reality.
Have to create a substitute because the services provided by the fossil fuel are actually quite valuable.
The cost per household is going to be about 50 grand. You know, to make our houses the way Boris is saying they have to be.
This is why IATA makes a close scrutiny of all the governmental initiatives on taxation to ensure that we have fair taxation being applied and not unfair taxation that remove the ability of passengers to travel.
Our quality of life is entirely dependent on the use of fuel, and the most abundant and reliable fuels right now are fossil fuels.
The problem is as big as we're being told. I don't see any solution to it. We have to try and adapt to it rather than stop it.
Carbon net zero by 2050, which is not going to happen, and even if it does, will not make a blind bit of difference to global pollution levels.